Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm WolfsbaneGaming and we are back with another video on Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is the review, so if you have not seen the walkthrough series, there will be a link in the corner of this video. And if you like this kind of content, then please do hit that like button, turn the notification on, join the Wolf Gang by hitting that subscribe. Now let's jump in with this review. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, so there will be no story spoilers or any spoilers whatsoever. So let's crack on. So, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out February 2025. At least, if I remember correctly, it was February. It's created by the same team that did Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It is set during feudal Japan, so it is the time setting that everyone wanted for a lot of years, and we finally got it. You play as Fabiyoshi Naoe and also Yasuke, which is a samurai, but he's from a different land. He is black, the one and only black samurai in all of history. The map is quite large. You have Omi, you got Wakasa, you got Tamba, you got Yamashiro, you got Haruma, you got Isumi, Setsu, Yamato, and Ki. These are all fully explorable with loads of activities you can do, ranging from taking castles to shrines, and then you've also got Yasuke's exclusive quest activities, which are horse archery. Then he's also got weaponry training, and then Naoe has music that she can play at certain locations. The seasons change in the game, so you go through all the different seasons: summer, autumn, fall, and winter. Fall, I mean spring, but it's fine. All the seasons except for winter are an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And then winter is 3 hours. So, and you can keep track of your season in the top right hand corner of your map. For me at the moment it's season of summer. So it is actually I think it's the best season in the game, to be fair. But anyway, at the moment, as you can see, I am in the hideout, which you do get to build up as you play through the game. It's actually one of my favorite features in the game, being able to build anything you want in your hideout and then go on the map, zoom all the way in, and you can actually see the layout of your exclusive hideout. So this is where all my buildings are in game. So I like how they've done the map. It's really good. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to talk about the story, but I will quickly show off a quick little demonstration of the objective board. As you can see, every target is dead. All the missions are complete. At least for now, until they decide to add new missions. That's fine. The inventory, as you can see, I'm the max level. My favorite character to play as is Naoe. You don't get Yasuke till end of Act 1, beginning of Act 2. So you have about 8 hours where you do not have Yasuke to play as, which sucks, but it is what it is. Now, whilst I talk about the rest of the game, let's give you some combat to watch. But where is a pain in the ass castle? Takeda Castle. I hate this castle, but it's for one of most enemies. So parkour in this game is amazing. It is definitely one of my favorites. The exploration is amazing, and the fact that Ubisoft keeps adding new weekly missions is actually quite fun as well. But anyway, let me show you off some parkour. And the enemies in this game starts off hard, but once you learn their moves, they're actually quite easy to take care of. So I'm waiting for the DLC where they add new enemies. But anyway, so you've got multiple enemies in the game at the moment. You've got samurai, you got bandits, you got outlaws, you got warrior monks, and then you got ronin, which are walking along the roads, which you can encounter throughout the game just by traveling across the roads. You've got shinobis, which will ambush you when you're coming up to like high, tall grass areas. And then you've also got the guardians. So at the beginning of the game, before one of the latest updates, guardians would only come after you if you are attacking the castle and the alarm bell gets rung. But now, thanks to one of the new updates, the guardians can come after you if you do criminal activities throughout the city as well. So if you just keep murdering everyone you see in the towns, guardians will come after you, and they are not to be taken lightly. They can be tough and they can overwhelm you. They are one of the hardest enemies in the game. They usually come at you in groups of like 4. Now this dude's trying to raise the alarm, is he? I will show you what the alarms look like in a moment. As you can see, your abilities are back in the game. You've got tools you can throw. You've got weapons you can switch out during combat. At the moment, I have the Tanto and the Katana equipped for Nawe. And then for Yasuke, I've got the Katana and the Longbow equipped. I will show off some Yasuke gameplay in a moment. So throughout this game, you meet other people, like allies and civilians. Your choices will matter in the dialogue, so choose wisely. Because with the allies, if you choose a wrong dialogue option, they will not join your cause, and then you'll be one ally short. So do be careful when you're deciding what to say. Some allies can only be recruited as Nawe and others as Yasuke. So again, do be careful. As you can see, Nawe is wearing the traditional Assassin's Creed uniform or armor, whatever, whereas Yasuke will be wearing like samurai armor. As you can see, there is still RPG elements in the game, not as much as other Assassin's Creed games like Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins, but it does still matter. As you can see, a lot of my stuff is level 60 or whatever's, but it's fine. Let's play as Yasuke real quick. So let's switch over. But anyway, this game has a lot of amazing qualities and not really any bad qualities either. Sure, the missions could get a little bit repetitive, especially close to the end main game, but to be fair, it's actually not that repetitive because each target you have to approach a little differently, and they do get harder and harder and harder throughout the game. The main targets, like the last couple targets, are the hardest for obvious reasons, and some of the side mission bosses are actually harder than main game bosses. But what can you expect? It's an open world RPG game set in feudal Japan where a lot of people, me included, decided to do the side content before they did the main game. I've managed to do this game to 100% completion just by exploring the world, making sure I've done everything before I decided to actually focus on main story. So by the time I completed the game, I was already max level with everything else completed. I've got all the achievements, all 55. So it is actually a really fun game. I do recommend it to everyone that has not yet played it because they are waiting for a god honest review. And that is what I'm trying to give to you without saying too much about the story, because I don't want to spoil the game for you. But anyway, as you saw just there, Yasuke didn't use a hidden blade to kill that guy. He just stabbed his katana straight through his gut. So that is because he doesn't have a hidden blade, because he is not a assassin. He's just a samurai that's joined the Assassin Brotherhood. As you can see, his attacks are a lot more brutal, his abilities are a lot more brutal. And if you're wondering what that mission was that I just completed, it is actually one of the weekly missions, which I will show you in the objective board right now, so you know where to find them. It's in the Animus mission board area. I completed 2 at the same time, so let me show you the Animus hub real quick, and it'll be the last thing I show you before I give you my rating for the game. So, here you have 2 battle pass type things. You got the Legacy, which gives you Nawe gear, but Yasuke weapons, and also keys, which you can then use in the exchange, which I will show you in a moment. You also get gold material and data files. I haven't been able to find the fault yet, which is a little bit worrying, but it's fine. And normally it's your weekly missions. As you can see, kill 15 samurai was 2 of them, so I completed both at the same time. These 2 I'm not even going to worry about because there's no point. The exchange changes weekly and daily, so these are the weekly weekly items you can get. And then these are the dailies. But anyway, that is the weekly stuff. Let me show you the mastery page actually real quick. This is the page you go to spend your mastery points. This is a secret page that you get for basically maxing out on all the activities in the game. Once you complete all of them, this one opens up for everyone to use. So yeah, it's actually it's a really fun game. I do recommend it to everyone that has not played it. It is definitely one of my favorite games of the year so far. There's been a lot. There's been Dynasty Warriors Origins. There has been Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's been Assassin's Creed Shadows. There's been Mind's Eye, which isn't that great. So do expect me to focus on that game again in the next couple of weeks to get it done. Anyway, I can't really say too much more about this game without spoiling it. The last thing I will talk about is the scouts. So every in-game season, your scouts do get replenished. The max amount of scouts you can have is the same amount that I've got, which is 9. You can use scouts to scout the area for your mission objective if you're doing it in the in one of the certain game modes, which I will show which one it is. It is guided exploration mode off. If you're doing this like I am, you have to use scouts to find your objective or use the description of the quest, like the little hints, to find it yourself. So that's what I did because I like actually exploring to find it. If I can't find it by exploring, I will use scouts, or you can also use scouts to smuggle resources found in castles back to your hideout to then build your hideout up. So do use your scouts wisely, otherwise you'll have to go to a hideout, which is the Kaku guards. to buy your scouts back if you don't want to wait to the next season. With that said, I am going to give this game a 10 out of 10. Yes, you heard it right. This is my first 10 out of 10 review. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, turn the notification bell, join Wolfgang by hitting that subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, WolfsbaneGaming, signing off.